All right, great people. It's time for us to create our planning document so we can start figuring out how we're going to design these from shapes. So in your notes, let's write this at the top. Alphabet, planning document. We will take a picture of this document at the end. This will be the first image on our slide, on the slide that says planning document. So what we're going to do is we're going to plan out how we're going to design our shapes using Gestalt principles. And under this, let's create our 3 base shapes that we will focus on: a triangle, a circle, and a square. Next, we write out our alphabet. Now, write the alphabet in your natural handwriting. It should not look exactly like mine. It should look like how your handwriting is. So, capital letters for me: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I'm going to leave some space in the middle and do the same thing with my lowercase letters. Toward the lower third of the page, let's do lowercase, your natural handwriting: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So now that I have all my letters out, I want to try to start grouping them by shapes, because the goal is not to design 52 individual alphabetical shapes. We need to find commonalities and structure so we can just be more efficient in the way that we design and also in our design process. It cuts a lot of time. It allows us to think the design process through better. And then once we've thought through how we want to create this whole entire project, then we lay it out. So for example, for me, my A looks like this. Let's go ahead and start grouping them. So I'll start with my A. My A looks like a triangle, right? So every letter, according to how I see it now, you may see different shapes differently, but I'm going to group my letters according to how I see I should build them together. In other words, the A, the V, the W, and therefore if I do the W, my M as well. And I guess I can include the N, yeah. So this will be my first group. Now, as I go through the process of grouping the letters, I cross them out once I've put them in groups so I can see what's left. All right, now again, these are my groups, okay? You may include some groups on here, some letters in this group that I normally wouldn't have, and that is totally fine. Everyone's groups should not look the same. All right, so I'll go with B. B next. So the letter B, if I had to build it out conceptually, I need to create a rectangle and a series of circles. So based on that structural concept, I would say my P, my R, even my D, because I think my D will be rectangle and just another variant of a circle. So yeah, my D. Maybe E and F. Tell you why. Maybe because if I do this, a B is just adding another circle in there. So maybe E and maybe F. So I'll put them there. I may change my mind later. Again, your groups may change. So I got my B, D, E and F, P and R. I got P and R. So there's the next group. Where's my next letter? C. I want my O, my Q, my G, yep. Next, H. And now that I'm writing out my H, I think this is where I'll put the E and F. I'll tell you why. Writing out the H, if I go that way, that's an F. If I add one more, that's an E. So yeah, we'll put H, E, and F together. Think I like that better. I, T, and my J, they'll go together. K is a tricky shape. I think I may want to design K by itself. So I'll keep K by itself. L, I think I'll just put L over here because I have the same L structure in the letter E. S, I already know there's nothing like a S. So I'll make the S by itself. I already did T. Now the letter U. I'm not sure how I want to do the U. At times I've designed it by itself, but I think I may want to try to put it over here with the G, because it could just be a circle and I cut it out right there. Yeah, let's put it over there with the G. X, Y, and Z, they all will be in a group together. Okay, so now let me count, make sure I have all my letters. Didn't forget anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. All right, so that's 8 groups. And I will design these in batches. So what this means, when it's time to start creating, I'll do the A, the V, A, the V, N, W, and M. I'll do those all together, right? To allow me to move faster and focus on designing in clusters since they all have similar shapes. So when we get to the design plane, it will make sense. Now let's do the same thing down here, and it's quite possible you will have totally different groups. All right, so for me, I draw my alphabets, and you can tell most common shapes are circles, so it's easy to group those together in my mind. A, B, a B and a D is the same thing. A B and a D, a P and a Q almost are the same thing. So therefore, a G. A, B, D, G, P, Q. Oh, can't forget O. That's the base shape. I think I'll just put C here, which means I can put E here. And I think that will be it for that group. Let's go to F. My F, my T. Let's go to H. The H, my N, my U, they all look the same, and an M. My I and J, well, since I have to create the stem with G, and I have a stem, I think I can just make my J and I at the same time over here. It might make sense. I'll put L there because it's just a stem. I guess I could put K. No, because my K has more sharp ridges. The K may go by itself again. R. R is just an N with the piece of that missing, so R can go over there. S may go by itself again. V, W, X, Y, Z. V, W, X, Y, Z. These will go by together. Now, if we notice, the groups of letters look totally different from uppercase and lowercase, and that's fine. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 groups. Last thing. Now, we also want to consider which letters have duplicate shape structures, meaning that when we create them as an uppercase, they automatically look exactly the same as lowercase. It's just about size scaling. For example, a letter C looks the same. So I'm going to put the ones that have the same shape structure in this box. This allows me to know I only have to design it once. C. Is my M? No. Now, I'll tell you again, this is based upon my handwriting. Some people write their W's capital and lowercase. If that's how you write both of your W's, you may want to put them in a similarity box, but I don't, so I can't put them in mine. O, the letter P, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So I only have to design these once and duplicate it for the uppercase and lowercase. The difference is for the letter A, I have two different A's. So I'd have to design the uppercase and the lowercase. But for these, in this box, we can just do this one time. This is my planning document. This is how we plan out the design. So you take a picture of this, put it on the first slide in the template that we've created for the project. All right, people. Next, we'll go and start the process of designing in Google Slides.